Tyrese, Shelton? Tank or Tyrese?
You should be the one. You should be the one that is the tiebreaker for us.
It would have to be Tyrese.
It would have to be.
Yeah.
How?
He got more records.
Tank
I was gonna say if you count the ones that Tank writes,
you counting those too.
Yeah,
it's verses.
It's a verses.
But I ain't think. I thought they were just gonna use. I thought they were just using their own songs.
No,
Tyrese everybody don't have his own song.
Yeah, that's true. It's still Tyrese to me though.
I agree with what they were saying. Like Tyrese, I mean Tank just got to deal with them strong 5 or 6 that Tyrese got. Then after that, it's gonna be
I think it's gonna be. I think people will be more surprised about how many records Tank has written versus how many hits Tyrese got.
Okay, well, how many hits have Tank written? He can write anybody.
He got about 3 hits. He got 3 hits. I don't know if they're 3 hits that can, overpower Tyrese's 6, guaranteed.
He really don't have a lot of hits he's written though, Nick. He got some songs, they ain't hits.
That Omarion song a hit, I believe.
Yeah, that song.
Icebox?
No, he didn't write Icebox. He wrote
the Aaliyah song. He got an Aaliyah song.
He wrote 2 Aaliyah songs, but
he owned one of them. That's a hit. That Aaliyah song is definitely a hit.
He's got Pleasure.
He didn't write that.
He got Pleasure P under. Marcus Houston Naked. He's got Aaliyah. Come Over and Can I Come Over? Oh,
he didn't write Come Over.
He owned there though, so he can still play that.
He ad-libs and he's writing on Come Over.
Chris Brown, he got background shit that he did too that he can play.
Chris Brown,
he
wrote Take My Time.
And I Want to Be.
He's got Donnell Jones, Cutting Me Off. Shit, he wrote for Tyrese, Black Rose.
Yeah. So Tank's top hits, maybe I Deserve peaked at number 29 on the Billboard Hot 100. Please Don't Go peaked at number 4. When We peaked at number 18. Jump peaked at number 15. Slow peaked at number 6. Those are his top joints.
Yeah, Tyrese is killing those. If they
he
got to be selective on what he places.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like Tyrese's songs are gonna smash most of those, even those. So when you look at it that way, it's still Tyrese.
This fool on Apple Music. Hold on. How many
y'all might have swayed me on the Tyrese versus Tank.
Yeah, they making up essentials now.
It's just. I mean, like I said, it's.
Oh, he wrote "Take You Down" by Chris Brown. That's a big hit.
Yeah, that's a big hit. But Tyrese
he didn't write that.
But Tyrese, he did. He wrote "Take You Down,"
and he wrote "Come Over" by Aaliyah.
He didn't write that. He was on that.
He co-wrote.
Jonte wrote it, and when he came on there, and Jonte asked him to sing the parts. That's how that went down.
But Tyrese
got writing credits on there.
But
yeah, I know who I'm talking to.
Yeah,
look, I'm just saying. The fact of the matter is, he has writing credits
on the song.
Therefore,
I got a couple writing credits. I ain't write on it, so I get it.
Hey, that's how the game goes.
It is.
So if you in the verses, you can use them joints,
right?
Just saying.
But Tyrese got Sweet Lady, Lately. How you gonna act like that? What am I gonna do? Yeah, those 4 are unbeatable.
So he got 4. I'll give you those 4 unbeatable.
Yeah, those are the 4 unbeatable.
Tank can match. Like he going. I Deserve. That When We, whatever. How that. I don't know how that one go.
Yeah, you do.
I know how it go. I ain't finna sing it. That one.
Go ahead, sing it, Lil.
Any other time he be singing.
Yeah, he'll sing it for a minute. That's one of the questions I asked. Niggas, no matter how hood or gangster nigga is, he do some goofy shit for around a minute.
Facts. That's facts.
Well, I got another one, Nick, for you.
What's up?
And I think I may have reached a little bit, but is ATL the last hood classic we got?
That's what I put that as one of the things for the description for that episode. But yes, it's the last hood classic.
So I wasn't off when I said that.
No,
that's not a hood classic.
It is a hood classic.
Like,
how is it not a hood classic?
It's too cookie cutter. It's too
cookie cutter. What hood classic ain't cookie cutter?
It ain't enough grit to it, man. Like it's too goofy.
Not all hood classics have grit.
That's not the qualifier.
Yeah,
that's definitely that's in the description of a hood classic. Gritty.
Would you say Friday's gritty?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
It was just gritty too. Friday's gritty.
Gritty? Yeah.
How is it gritty?
Griselda is gritty. Like that's not gritty.
Maybe the scene that's a gritty scene.
Nick, when you know a nigga lie, when a nigga losing an argument, he just tell a blatant lie.
He smiles and say, "Yeah, Friday." That's all right.
Hey, was
Devo and Craig fight?
Ken was dope a hood classic?
No, dope is not a hood classic. Nah. It tried to be. It tried to be because it tried to connect with the Wood with Stacey.
The Wood is what it was.
Yeah, the Wood is a hood classic. But no, bro, the scene with
Wood is a hood classic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we just throwing words around now.
If you talking about gritty, they had a whole blood scene where he robbed the bank.
Yeah.
Wood.
Oh my God!
John Singleton is turning over in his grave right now. Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, Paid in Full,
Set it
maybe Baby Boy, Set It Off.
Baby Boy is a hood classic.
It is a hood classic. It's an unnecessary hood classic, but it is. Lou, you're looking at hood classic as far as like the violence that goes on in the hood and the stories around. Hood classic to me is like the stories that come from the hood.
Yeah, from the area.
Those stories could be funny. Those could be serious. Yep. Those could be sad.
How high is a hood classic, bro? And it's not gritty at all. And that's a hood classic.
I would say that's a stoner classic.
But the white dude and Dave Chappelle, that's a hood classic.
No, how high got Method Man?
Method Man and
Method Man. Okay,
you're thinking of Half Baked.
Right. I'm thinking
Half Baked is not a hood.
Okay.
I would debate how high it's just a stoner classic. I wouldn't know because it doesn't take place. That. It don't take place in the hood.
But it's two niggas from the hood. Like, come on, Nick. Imagine two hood ass niggas from New York jumping in at whatever university you at right now. That shit gonna stand out like a sore thumb. They gonna turn that shit up. What you talking about?
So is House Party a hood class?
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yes.
See, my.
If y'all would give it to House Party, I guess, baby. I mean, ATL would be.
It's the last one. Dope tried it, but yeah, ATL is the bona fide. Because the only reason why I say Dope isn't one, because most people don't even know what that movie is, or like they can't even quote it. It's just
it was a good film. It just you're right. It's just no quotables in it.
The original Bad Boys Hood classic.
I say the first two are hood classics.
First two.
What? No, you can't just no, hell no.
Yeah, I don't know.
I gave y'all ATL.
This is me reaching.
Anybody with black in it.
Anybody with black in it. It's the first one. I'll reach it. It's only because those two movies.
That's a cop movie, buddy.
Those two movies. I mean, New Jack City is a cop movie.
Thank you. In Too Deep is a cop movie.
In Too Deep is a good one. That's a hood class. Yeah, but that's buddy cop. I feel like for Bad Boys.
It's not really buddy cop. It's gritty. It's about as gritty as it's Friday.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Jalen is right. Jalen said Takers is a hood classic. It is.
Takers is not a hood classic.
Oh man,
y'all know about that. We're not doing that.
I don't think
Takers is not.
Yeah,
I want to say hood classics ended in 2006 or 7. Whenever
ATL, that's when that came out.
Yeah. 06 is when ATL came
which is crazy because that cast is actually a really great cast. Because most of them you wouldn't even say peaked at their careers at that time.
Who didn't peak at their career?
Laura London didn't peak for her career.
That's
in that
Lauren
role.
London's biggest movie.
T.I. didn't peak at that point in his career.
You know what's a hood classic? Boomerang. And that had no grit. That's a hood classic.
Is it?
Spike, come on, Spike, come on.
Lou,
It's a classic. It's a classic.
Let me ask you a question, FIFO and Lou. Is there a difference between black classic films and hood classic films?
Yes, and that's what Boomerang.
Okay,
I think that's where
Coming to America, Life. Those are black hood.
I think if that's the case, then I'm moving Bad Boys 1 and 2 to black classics, not hood classics.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see that.
But why is Coming to America not necessarily a hood classic when the whole movie is in the hood?
It was in the hood. You're right about that. They was in the hood.
They not from the hood, but they assimilated because we black.
Yeah.
That's a hood classic, bro.
Because they didn't. I guess because they didn't start in the hood. They started in Zamunda.
What matter where they started? Why
You can't get no more hood than that.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying, most of these
The
places
hood started it.
it got to start. Does the story not have to come from the hood?
Damn.
That's the original hood. Nick know that.
It's a black classic. It's not a hood classic.
Damn. So they ain't made a black hood classic in 20 years.
Since 06.
That's nuts.
It's been a minute, bro.
It's not in demand no more. Nobody wants that. They want smart black films like Get Out and
I was gonna ask if Get Out is
It's horror now. Yeah, Sinners, Get Out.
Or is one of them days a hood classic? The Kiki Scissor.
Hey, it ain't a classic, but it's a hood movie. That is a hood movie.
I don't know if it will reach there because I don't hear enough people talking about it.
It's early though because it just came out last year.
Part two. When part 2 come out, people start talking about the series.
It could grow less. It did get a sequel, so that says something.
It got a sequel.
Part 2. They got greenlit for.
Well, I did read that. I was surprised. I was pleasantly surprised by this. I think it was one of the biggest movies of that year. Like it was like top 10 or top 8 as far as box office.
And I guess the question is,
Kiki Palmer gonna sell tickets.
Damn, we really about to find out in this other movie she in. But no, she don't move the
Boosters.
She got a TV show. No, she got a TV show on Peacock. I want to say now too.
Yeah, they ain't
Neighbors.
Yeah, the Boosters one is one we'll be looking at. Not the one
they clone Tyrone. Is that a classic?
Nah, but it's a good ass movie. It's a good ass movie. It's a hood movie. It's a good ass movie.
Yeah, it's a hood movie.
Yeah, it's just ain't a classic yet.
Nah, it should have came out. If it came out
in theaters, yeah, good point. Yeah, if it came out in theaters, it might have been.
Which that's one of the movies that like should have been released in theaters.
Ken, I know you just started, but the Dirty D is a hood classic. Telling y'all, the Dirty D is a hood classic.
Hey, yo, you might be right on that one, bro.
I watched 2 seconds and had to clutch my pearls on that one.
Bro, that shit is wild.
Dirty D is the ratchetest thing I ever seen in my life. That's the ratchetest shit I ever seen in my life.
That's saying something.
That's a lot.
Mr. Davis to you or something like that.
Oh my god,
crazy.
Lou, have you ever seen that movie, The Breaks, with the white boy who grew up in the hood?
It's old.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen
that. I've heard that. I'm pretty sure I watched that.
It's the white boy from Wayans Brothers who played White Mike. It's a movie about him. How he grew up in the hood. I'll send it to you. I'll say, watch that and tell me if Dirty D is more ratchet than that.
All right. Power's a hood classic.
The TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. It was an instant hood classic
for sure.
Yeah. That's a good one, even though it's awful, but I do think that's a good one.
Now the first 4 seasons,
it started off good.
Once Ghost went to jail, it went downhill from there. But before that, it was Ken. It was
must see TV.
It was
must see TV at a point in time. Like you had to be watching.
It was an awful show, but it had the black community in
a chokehold.
What is it? Kid, in your lifetime, what is something that you can remember that did that with, like, was must see TV? I can think of 3 things that I can think of like that, and that's
Roots.
Well, dang, I forgot about Roots. I was gonna say the Cosby Show.
Kid,
Every Thursday, everybody was watching the Cosby Show.
That
was
Roots, the Cosby Show, Martin.
Yeah, Martin was
Fresh Prince.
Wayans Brothers,
Fresh Prince.
The New Edition special. Everybody watched New Edition, and everybody watched
that Michael Jackson.
The Michael Jackson. That's what I was saying. That was the other one. Everybody.
Hey,
everybody watched it.
I know it's not black programming, but everybody was watching it. Game of Thrones.
True. A lot of people.
That was.
That's one of the biggest.
The Bulls thing too.
Because everybody was at home.
Everybody was home.
Everybody was home.
But I'm thinking FIFA, even if nobody was at home, like if we wasn't forced to be at home, I still think it would have got like high ratings.
Yes, that's not the argument. I'm just saying how fast they got to the numbers and everything it did was because everybody was at home.
And it was one of the few documentaries that lived up to the hype. Like every episode was
all
like,
10 episodes was good.
And it's crazy because it was 10 episodes. Like whoever thought like I could sit through a 10 hours of Michael Jordan.
It's Mike,
but every episode was like a movie.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yep.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. This is the place where sports experience collide. Dead in sports. I'm your host, Kenneth B. Ince. Joining me on the show is Nick, Spike, Shelton, and FIFO.
What up, though?
What's happening?
Yeah, man, it was a wild and eventful weekend, and we're gonna talk about that. And some pretty big news happened in the NBA as well, to Beasley's Pistons. So we'll discuss that and then have a discussion about the NBA play-in tournament. So glad to have you guys on board again with us for another Tuesday talk in sports. So kicking things off, man, as we get into the final weeks of March, the madness is still continuing as the NCAA tournaments for both men and women's leagues, that's equality, are shaping up for a great finale. In the men's tournament, we are in the Sweet 16. I have seen Duke, Arizona, Michigan advance as number 1 seeds, while Florida has been knocked out by number 9 Iowa. On the women's side, all number 1 seeds are still alive. Shocker. So their Sweet 16 could be even more competitive than the men's. With that being said, which upsets have surprised you the most, and which teams do you have the most confidence in going forward in both men's and women's tournaments?
Everybody at once.
Go ahead, Shelton. He was ready to talk.
Man, I had to think about that for a second. The biggest upset so far on the men's side is Iowa taking out Florida. I watched that game, and Iowa is coached tremendously. Let's put it that way. But I thought Florida would definitely rally back and come back and win that game because they did take the lead late, but Iowa pulled it out. They were up. I think they were up 1 with maybe 14 seconds left or something like that. Florida was. So for Iowa to come back and win that game, that was devastating. That was the first number 1 to be knocked out on either side in this tournament. So that was huge. That was definitely huge and unexpected because I thought Florida would make a deep run and they had a chance to go back-to-back, and they're the defending national champions too. So that was pretty huge. Other than that, it's been pretty quiet on the men's side. It was another game. I'm trying to think of which one it was.
St. John.
Oh, you know the one.
Yeah.
Oh,
hold on.
You try to act like he don't know because he don't know North Carolina. I'm trying to remember which one.
No. I thought we were just talking about this round. Yeah, St. John's in Kansas. My brother he's a Kansas fan. He told me the whole time that Kansas was up and down, and there was a strong chance that this St. John's team was going to take them by storm. I think St. John's is going to do the same thing to Duke next week on the men's side. So that is for
you. Hope
I do, Nick. I do. You know I do. The women's side is going to be pretty much part of the course. Like I said, it's going to be straight through the way it's supposed to be. The biggest upset is Notre Dame beat Ohio State. I'm sorry. And I think other than that, everybody pretty much held serve going forward as far as everybody else. Oh, Virginia upset Iowa. On the women's side.
I think the biggest upset is High Point over Wisconsin because who the hell is High Point? And then they kind of came with a story too, right? Like the and I'm gonna sound racist, but the white boy point guard that ain't make a 2 all year. All his book has been nothing but threes, and then the game winner's a layup. Like that was drama. Like that's what March Madness is about. So man, like that was the what's his name? Chase Johnston. Johnston. You know what I'm saying? So man, like I think to me that was the most entertaining upset. Because who the hell is High Point?
Did you see their campus?
High Point. No,
I've heard. I'm from the Carolina, so I've heard of High Point, but I never knew that campus looked like that. When they get off tonight, look up. It's tours they're showing it all over the place now. That campus looks like they got a gym that rivals NBA arenas.
It's a private school
in a
right?
smaller, in a smaller form. And that school, it looks like they said the crazy part is built in the hood, but it's like a paradise place. It don't look like a real school.
So I'm gonna let you know this right now. Most universities and colleges are built in the hood.
You know that, right? That's right. But they got the dude said it's got a fence around it, but inside it looked like a palace in there. I saw it. I was like, God, I did a stadium tour online. I was like, man, this crazy to see the way it looks in there.
And they were competitive against Arkansas. That was a close.
They
game.
were.
Yeah.
They were.
They the only team from North Carolina to move.
As far as I know, kid, we just fired Hubert Davis though, so hopefully
that ain't what it said. It didn't say fired. That is not what it said. It said they're going their separate ways.
No, they went back.
Yeah, he's not coming back.
That's fired, bro. He gone.
They just said fired. This is ESPN. It says fired.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
I thought the same thing.
I got to go with Tech. I got to go with Texas. I'll make it quick for I got to go with Texas. They were in the play-in game for the 11th seed. They still alive going into the Sweet 16 weekend. It wouldn't be crazy to think that they would beat Purdue. I think Purdue is a bit overrated as a number 2 seed. So if you get Texas going to the Elite 8 and even making it to the Sweet 16 from a play-in, I think that I'm going. Well, not even think. I'm going with them as the biggest upsets of the weekend and most surprising to be here.
Who beat BYU? Who beat the Bears in them? That was also a good game.
Let me look back because I can't remember. I know which color had 35, but
was that in the first round?
Acuff?
No.
Is he good?
Acuff?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yes, he might be the best player in the draft.
He the truth.
Well, he ain't the best player in the draft. If Kansas,
he's not the best player in the draft. No, he's not the best player in the draft. He's not the best.
I might take
Texas.
He's the best point guard.
Texas beat them.
He's Texas.
Yeah, the reason why he's not the best player in the draft is because he does not play on the defensive end. He's like an NBA player on the defensive end. But I'm saying, when you look at overall, AJ,
the Banza,
AJ is the best,
and Caleb. Like those two guys play on both sides. No, I'm not saying Caleb's the best. But what I'm saying is both of those guys play on both sides of the ball. But yes, AJ is the best. You Spike, have you really watched the Banza play?
I have. Year? He got a good game. I just don't trust it. I don't believe it.
You don't trust it?
You don't trust it?
I know that sounds crazy.
What happened to his team in the March Madness?
It wasn't his fault.
Well, his fault. What happened to him, Ken, though, was the second lead scored towards ACL. So that's why he's fault. But he had 35 and 10. So
I don't want to hear that, Sheldon, because my second leading scorer was
Alabama's second leading scorer had them pounds.
Yeah.
And Bama, hey, I told y'all about Bama. Bama coming. Hey, they coming out strong.
They put a whipping on them boys.
Texas Tech. Michigan. I think Alabama gonna beat Michigan.
I don't think so. I think Michigan gonna win it all.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know if dude that 23 for them is that good. Like they be trying to hype him up.
I just think they just strong all across the board.
The biggest game that I see coming up is this Arkansas-Arizona game. That's the game of the night for Thursday, in my opinion.
Yeah, okay. I want to see
Arizona easy. Arizona and Michigan, the toughest teams.
I don't think it's easy. I got Arkansas on the upset.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the thing about the tournaments, though. Like all it takes is one night. They may have the strongest teams, but bad shooting night, foul trouble, whatever it may be, and then you got Acuff may go off for 35, 40 as he's capable of. Arizona might be. I ain't gonna say in trouble, but they need to be on alert.
But see, that's the thing though with some of these schools. When I talk about defense, you look at the Houston, Arizona, Michigan. Those teams play better defense, so they can afford to struggle a little bit shooting wise because they're gonna make up for it on the other end. And they playing defense in waves. They got players, you know what I'm saying, and they have strength, so that kind of changes the tide a little bit. You playing grown, strong men out there. And so that's the difference in those schools.
Was one of the first things you said when you talked about Houston. Defense. And that's
Goodness
the reason
gracious.
why. And that's the reason why I love Kingston Fleming. Look, Acuff, I think he's a slightly better floor general than Kingston Fleming. But Kingston is more athletic, way better defensively. And I think he has more of a dog in him. Like he's more Russell Westbrook than CP. And I think Acuff is more CP than Russ. But Kingston Fleming plays under control, and he controls the game as well. He's also a floor general. Love his game. To me, I would draft Kingston Fleming's over Acuff. Acuff is nice.
FIFA, you said Russ and CP. Who has more dog in them between those two?
Russ do to me.
Okay.
But CP's dog is big too. Pause. But he could control. Like you know what I'm saying? He could channel that aggression and that energy into masterful point guard play. Russ, you could talk him out of his game, and then his one-on-one. We see what Dame Lillard did to him. You know what I'm saying? Like Russ made that a one-on-one game, and Russ just plays too wild in key moments. But Kingston don't play like that. Kingston has the poise of a point guard, and he has the athletic. He's the most athletic point guard in this draft by far. It's not even close.
Going back to the earlier question about surprises over the weekend, the Kentucky Santa Clara game was probably one of the craziest games I watched. Even if you caught it in like the red zone last 2 minutes of it, it was nuts. UK got knocked out, but they made a hell of a run when they should have been knocked out first round. But I'm just kind of looking.
John Calipari go?
He's at Arkansas. That's what they said.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Yeah, because I was reading about Kentucky, and then they said Arkansas, and then I'm like, oh well, shit. I bet they I don't know if they regret this decision or not, but he picked up right where he left off.
I'm about to say,
they've been deep both years.
They've been talking about Calipari as far as like how he's just got the greatest eye for point guards, because like as we talking about with
John Wall, Rondo, hey.
Even who was it? Was it De'Aaron Fox? Who else was there? They were just listening. Oh, Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose was Calipari. Yeah. Malik Monk, he just knows point guard or guards in general, but point guards.
We Ball TV. I think that's one of the things I was thinking about over the weekend. Like seeing a program like Kentucky go out and it doesn't really be that big of a big deal. You guys tell me if it was, but it's just like I remember back in the day when Kentucky was like, it was one of them.
It was the 2010s, wasn't it? Didn't they dominate the 2010s?
Kentucky, Duke, UNC,
Blue Bloods,
like
UConn.
Yeah, man. And now Kentucky's just honestly feels like it's another program that's holding on to relevancy.
The NIL changed it, Ken, because you don't have the you don't have the level of
before that though, FIFA.
Funny thing is,
they did.
That's the reason they got rid of Calipari. They said he lost his aura and the school was losing it with him, so it didn't help.
That school lost its aura by themselves.
Yeah,
when they tried to. No, all I'm saying is they tried to blame Calipari for it. And obviously not his fault.
Of course. But I'm just saying you can't stack the teams like that anymore, Kay. Remember that Duke team that had Jay Will, Mike Dunleavy, Carlos Boozer, Elton Brand? We're talking like 4, 5, 6 NBA players. The college game don't have that anymore because I don't need the team up, number one. Number two, if this team over here is going to pay me more bread and the coach mess with me, that's where I'm going to go.
FIFA, I was going to go recent with the sorry, real quick, Sheldon. The 2010 Kentucky team with John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins, Eric Bledsoe, the guy that got drafted high in the first round of Shedden Orton. Who else did they have? They had somebody. It was like they had a stat. It was like all type 5 picks came from Kentucky.
Yeah, Michael Gilchrist was there that year too.
Mm-hmm.
It was a bunch of them. But the thing about it was we said it was Coach Cal. When you got rid of Coach Cal, you kind of lost your luster. He was not winning. He had players coming in. He just couldn't win in the big game. And the reason why it was struggling so bad then was because his guys were one and done. Duke was still running 3 and 4 year players. Carolina was running 3 and 4 year players. His guys were in and out. So yeah, they would play well. They just didn't win at all because they never jailed. Yeah. But they got rid of him. They got rid of him, and now that's the system. Yeah, they did. They won one. But what I'm saying is they got rid of him because they couldn't win after that. But now that's what everybody's doing. Everybody's doing what he did. He was the originator of and was the best at doing it. And they were like Mark Pope is the coach now. Is one of the players off one of those teams that ran 15 deep. So because the team that the head coach was on, Mark Pope, was one of those Mashburn, those teams with Ron Mercer and all them dudes. That was real basketball back then. Goodness gracious. Because their second unit would beat most team starters. But what I'm saying is they don't have that same luster anymore. You're right, Ken. It's not the same level of recruiting that they had with Cal. We're seeing it over there in Arkansas, but you're not seeing it at Kentucky. So
it's the same thing with Alabama football. Everybody can pay now. They ain't the only ones paying.
You don't have the name. You don't have the name to draw them in. That's the big thing. Because if Cal is there, you go play with Cal. If Nick Saban went back, that would beat the money because you're gonna play for Saban because you know he's gonna make you a champion, and he's gonna make you a pro.
Spike, not just Alabama, the SEC.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big advocate for the SEC, but I cannot deny it. You're right. Like since everybody's been able to pay, they've caught up.
Because think about it, right? Like people went to those schools because of the coaches that were there. But now that these Midwestern teams, they have the biggest boosters in the game, bro. Yeah, those are the ones with the deep pockets, the Michigan,
Texas Tech, Oregon, Michigan.
That's where the money's
Ohio State.
And you look at their rosters, they're beating the SEC. The SEC isn't what it was once like 6-7 years ago. It's just not like that's not the NFL factory.
I will say Ohio State. Well, I will say this because coming from the Midwest and being a more recent Bama fan, I'm toggling between two fandoms. But I will say the fact that the Big Ten, the fact that the Big Ten,
what is that not true in for you?
The Big Ten has won the last 3 championships, and it's all different programs. It was Michigan, Ohio State, and now Indy. So that says something a lot. And the fact that the SEC is not even in the championship game. Bama try to do their best, but as the cream of the crop, sometimes you ain't gonna always get there.
Yeah,
but I still think the SEC
was there
over a long period of time.
Was there a standout performance from this past weekend that you guys would say put somebody on the map?
Put him on the map.
He didn't put him on the map, but I think he's helping his stock.
I wanted to go back and watch the game, but I can't remember. It was a lot of activity going on in the chat. But
the white boy
I don't think it was A-Cuff because A-Cuff, everybody know A-Cuff. I haven't watched him play, but I've seen y'all heard him.
Oh man, you gotta watch it, Ken.
I'll watch him this weekend and see if you
Stephon Marbury. That's exactly who. If you've seen Marbury, that's exactly who he is. That's exactly.
He's not as explosive.
That's exactly who he is. People,
young Marbury,
you gotta go back and watch.
Young Marbury used to get bodies.
Yeah,
he can too.
Marbury.
Nah,
he can too. Like that. Yes, he can. Go, man. I'm telling you.
I'm not saying he can't. What I'm saying is that's not necessarily his game. Young Marbury got bodies, bro. He would dunk on people.
Facts.
Young Marbury.
Well, yeah, he ain't dunking on nobody necessarily, but he
sold Marbury. Yeah, that was different.
Yeah,
I would say
New Jersey Marbury is who he was. Yeah, that's what Marbury.
I see that the white guy Ken from St. Louis University wearing the glasses. They say his game was.
Cream Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, Cream Abdul-Jabbar.
Pause. First of all,
that's his nickname, Nick. That ain't.
I get it. I don't know why y'all said it on this program. Just say he got a nickname and move on.
That's the one I've been seeing jumping out the most, and the little kid from Vanderbilt too. The point guard that they got with the floppy hair. He been doing his thing as well.
Okay. How? Oh, go ahead, Shelton.
I was just gonna say it's mostly been the same big names that we're used to that's standing out.
All right, Darren Peterson, he out of here too.
Yes. Darren Peterson, man. Darren Peterson,
Nick.
Hey Ken, he done let me all the way down.
Ever since you endorsed him, been over with.
Ever since I endorsed him, it's been over.
Sheldon saying this is the guy. That nigga just started playing the bench.
I still think he's the guy. I still think he's the guy.
He said he more Adrian Peterson on the court. Sheldon said something.
Deron Peterson. You would take him number one still, Sheldon?
No, not now. There's no way I could. There's no way I could take him over AJ, knowing like seeing AJ perform the way he has now. As far as his ceiling, as far as seeing his ceiling, no, Lou, he still should be top. He still should be top 3, no matter what. I don't care what order you put him in, but he's not number 1 at this point. It would be troublesome to take him number 1.
Well, Shelton, I mentioned the women's, so I want to be like the I think the FCC. We're going to give them equal time. I don't know if we got
Jalen ain't here.
I'm about to say I got a phone in Jalen. I got to call.
Can we get Jalen? Can we get Jalen on the phone?
Kid is busy free right now. He recording. They the only ones. I got to defer to the experts. I know when to defer to the experts.
Man, Madness, y'all didn't tune in? Spike?
I did.
Spike.
I did.
I know watched, Shelton watching, but Spike.
Yeah.
I watched UConn's game just blow out. Like you can't. Wow. Sheldon was right. Like,
I know he's
with
right.
The women's tournament.
I don't know why y'all keep
you can't watch to the last 2 rounds because it's gonna be 60-12 at halftime. You be like, this is the number 7 team and it's 60-12. How is it possible? So
keep trying to hype that shit up. I'm like, bro,
that don't get good until right now.
Final Four, yeah, Elite 8, Final Four.
Yeah, Elite 8.
I'm locked in.
Yeah, you can watch Elite 8, but
y'all see what the coach said?
Yeah,
that was insane. She was like, "Why y'all keep putting us against UConn and y'all know we're gonna lose?" She was like, "Every school."
She said, "Y'all got something
every
against
school
me.
I go to, y'all put me against UConn, so I can't."
He said, "Y'all damn on UConn bracket side."
Can you imagine her looking at that
come
bracket?
On, you can't do that.
You're gonna have to face him eventually. What does that mean?
Facts, Nick.
They don't want to go home early, Nick.
Hey, she was so mad. Nick, she was crying. She was crying. She was like, every time, y'all don't respect me because I gotta go against UConn every time.
Do you know how dominant a women's basketball team has to be to have a woman crying? You lose it to her?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's how dominant.
And then I'm a huge Dawn. Everybody know I love Dawn Staley to death. But she's what she did the first round. She gave the players for Southern, the team that they beat by 50. She gave them all perfume. So they're in the locker room getting all this perfume that she giving them. And then she paid for the dinner for the next team they beat. Who did they just beat? Not Southern Cal. It was another
South
team.
Carolina, USC.
She giving out Oprah gifts?
Yeah, she gave them like a $5,000 dinner. Presbyterian, that's what she did it for.
Oh, I was say they beat USC by 40.
They did, USC.
Yeah.
So she gave them dinner, and it's nice to do, but I'd be kind of mad at coach if you come to speak to my team.
You gonna take it though?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
But it's Dawn
man. But it don't matter, FIFO. It don't matter, FIFO. You might lose the room like that.
Now that's like Coach K doing that though. Like
if I'm a college coach, I don't want Coach K to come in here and talk to my guys if he coaching Duke. Keep playing it up. I'm gonna come pick you up for my team. No, my team gonna be looking at me like
that's crazy. You beat somebody so bad
that you gotta go talk to.
Yeah, you got to get them gifts.
That sounds like abuse to me, Ken. That's a domestic. That's a DV.
And they was fighting over it too. They was like fighting over the perfume. Somebody said because she gave them the little bottle. She's like they deserve at least the full size bottles for beating by 50. So,
that's crazy.
But yeah,
they put this in the chat. One thing I did like. I don't know if y'all seen this. Was the Maryland coach. And she was talking to her player
about to talk about soccer tournaments.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I saw that milk and bread comment, and I don't know what that was. But no, I love that though. They was trying to get on to that coach from Maryland because she was in her player face and she was like coaching her hard.
Yes.
But you could tell she wasn't doing it out of a place of like demeaning her, and then she was like, "You better than this."
Yeah,
and she was just yelling at her. It did. I thought that was fire. That was a.
It was on the Shade Room. That's how I seen it, Lou.
Yeah,
I still follow the Shade Room.
I know it's still.
I didn't know they still made it. It's like
I know it's still up.
Hey, bro, they got the hottest news. But that's how I found out that they got y'all fucked up at the Atlanta airport. But
Man.
but now I seen that a lot of but black people know what it's like to be coached. Like I'm basically saying I brought up the Shade Room because all the comments was saying like this is how you coach players.
That's how you coach.
Like
that's not great.
And it's like they said if you read her lips, you can see what she's saying. Like she's not saying nothing.
She wasn't shitting on her.
No.
And
it was just an intense moment.
And other people in the comments saying like my coaches, y'all don't want to. If y'all think this is bad, wait, FIFA, Shelton, kid. I know we've all played youth sports.
Be a fly in the locker room. Yeah.
Not the locker room, the practice field. Nigga,
we was
teenagers. We was clearly abused. Like today, I done seen shit happen where you would go to the coach would have went to jail after the game. Exactly. If not right then. For real. They're coming to lock you up, bro.
We were like kids we were between 12 and 18. They was talking to us like we was they nigga. Like we was
I remember going home like, why do I even play this? They're like, why?
Facts.
You only do it for the brotherhood, bro.
I didn't quit. I didn't quit before. Like, man, you got me fucked up, bro. Like, nah, I'm not coming back.
Man,
like, I've done that before.
But as far as standout performances,
I did that for my safety, Nick. So I wouldn't.
I don't blame you. As far as standout performances, Ozzie Fudd went crazy. I mean, she was 8 for 11 from 3, and she had 34 points. She had like 20, I think 25 and a half. It was. I mean, of course, the game was over, but just her shooting exhibition that she put on. I can't wait to see at the next level.
Okay, let's go on. He over here reading ESPN stats.
No. I watched that game, Nick. I was just looking to see what. I looked to see what she finished up. No, she did. She really did. That deserved mentioning.
I want to see that Duke LSU game. To your point, like Ken, what I am looking forward to is Duke LSU and Vanderbilt and Notre Dame. I think of those going to be 2 good games over the weekend.
They will. Both of them. I think that's it.
All right. Yeah, my bad. I was sitting there watching AFCON.
Shout out to the men's St. John's Hopkins. Hopkins is somebody I'm looking out for.
St. John's Hopkins. That's two different schools.
No. The guard
hospital, nigga. What are you talking about? Like that nigga shot not a hospital.
Shout out to the guard Hopkins. He plays for
St. John's. Yeah. I thought you talking about Johns Hopkins. I was like, what they doing?
Let's move on.
Yeah. All right. Moving on, and now my YouTube is going to be filled with African soccer.
Tournaments to give out bread.
Right. That's a lot. Scargate.
Right. This is why we can't elevate as a race, Lou. Because you'll be in the comments like
sorry, Nick.
I'm gonna be watching it all too, Nick.
Oh shit.
But moving on to the NBA. Hold on, let me pull in double duty here. Moving on to the NBA, we are getting closer and closer to the start of the postseason, and things are becoming more interesting in the Eastern Conference. We've learned that MVP candidate Cade Cunningham has been diagnosed with a collapsed lung and will be shut down indefinitely. This means the Pistons could lose their lead on the number 1 seed, allowing either the Celtics or the Knicks to take the top spot, depending on how these final months of the season play out. Between Boston and New York, who do you have more faith in to win the East now that Detroit is vulnerable? And is there still hope for Detroit to make a deep postseason run?
I can answer that. Detroit's won 4 in a row. Now, true indeed, 2 of them were against Washington, but they beat the Lakers and they beat, I forgot who the other team, I think Toronto. Detroit is still going to win. I think they're still going to win the division. I do. I think that the team is strong enough to still get it done. I understand that they don't have a true secondary scorer like that, but that team has been put together well. It's been coached well, and I think that they'll be fine going into the playoffs. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to win it all at all or be in the finals anymore. I don't think they'll make the finals now. But I do think they're going to
win the division. You mean win the Eastern Conference?
I mean win the Eastern Conference. I'm sorry, the conference, not division. I'm sorry. They're going to win the Eastern Conference still. And I think that Boston will end up second and New York third. It's going to hold form to where it is now. But I think out of the two between Boston and New York for second place, I think Boston is gonna pull it out. I don't have a lot of faith. I'm sorry, Nick. I don't have a lot of faith.
You ain't gotta say sorry if you ain't.
I don't, man. I don't. I've always held true with Cat. I don't have a lot of faith in Cat doing much.
Cat been balling lately.
He has, but you know how it goes. You know how Cat do. Cat is Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde on the basketball court.
Hey, but he balling at the right time of the season. That's all I know.
But it's still gonna be a tough stretch for the Pistons. But I think, like I said, I think that they have enough moxie and they have enough talent to still win the division.
The conference.
I'm sorry, man. Conference.
That flag football messing you up.
Yeah.
Lou, you got something to say before I talk, or somebody?
Yeah, I just have a question for Ken, because like when did he get upgraded to indefinitely? Because everything I see says he'll be reevaluated in 2 weeks and saying that the injury is mild. I thought a collapsed lung was kind of serious. I don't know, it just sounds serious. But everything I see says is just considered a mild case, and in about 2 weeks he'll be reevaluated. There's only 11 games left. I agree with Shelton. I think that they could hold serve. But based off of what I'm seeing, if he comes back by the playoffs, they'll be fine. But indefinitely, that's something completely different, though.
Indefinite just means that there's no timetable on his return.
Yeah, they ain't putting no.
They have, like you said, that you said, give me 4 weeks and then we can think about it. So it's like you don't know when he's gonna play.
Mm-hmm. And when he comes back, what we're not gonna get the same Cade right away, I don't think.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. It's like
running the court like he got asthma.
How he get a collapse? What happened?
He fell.
Yeah,
like he fell, and then somebody's like knee hit him like in his back, like lung area, and like he got up and then he tried to walk it off, and he was like, nah.
They saying in the chat, CJ McCollum had a collapse lung and came back in 3 weeks.
Yeah, but he came back, and I think they said the recovery time, even when you come back, is like you still not,
because you got to get
you got to get get back to game speed.
Makes sense. Yes, optimism.
It's the worst time of the year for that. Mm-hmm. I before you go, Nick, like you said, the Knicks for me, I still am rooting and believing they won 6 straight. I think they're better than the Celtics. I think they're better than the Pistons and the Cavs, which is their competition in the East. So I wouldn't put the house on it, but I would feel very, very comfortable betting with the Knicks to win the Eastern Conference Finals. Shelton, the Eastern I would expect them to go through the playoffs in the Eastern Conference and be solid. Like looking at the standings, seeing that they have to play. If they sit in the 3rd seed, oh, well, I don't know. The Hawks playing well too. The Hawks may take them 7.
Get the fuck. You know,
the Hawks may take them 7.
I'm not even gonna respond to that. Because
so hopefully they can move up past to the 2 seed and be playing the Sixers or something, or the winner of the play-in. But in that 3rd seed, and if the Hawks stay right there in that 6th seed, that's gonna be a rough series for New York.
I'm not gonna say that because the Hawks play on ESPN tomorrow, Detroit on the road, so that's gonna be a big game or an interesting game nonetheless. I'm not gonna get upset about that because when the Boston Celtics won their title in 2008, the Hawks took them to 7, and that was Mike Bibby and them. Like people forget how close Doc almost fumbled the whole bag that whole run. Yeah, because I think the next series they went 7 as well.
I think it was all 3 series, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think the finals ended in 6. The finals ended in 6. Yeah, I think all 3 series went to 7.
Hey Nick, I do think that the Hawks are a bad matchup for the Knicks. Yeah. I do think they're a bad matchup. I didn't say I'm picking them. Hey, in my power rankings, I had them up there, and they're still up there. I like the Knicks, Nick. But I'm just saying it's a bad matchup. That's all I'm saying.
I agree with
that's all I'm saying.
People pick every team in the Eastern Conference.
No, I'm just saying it's a bad matchup.
Hey,
I'm just saying it's a bad matchup.
He went from Detroit, who hasn't even won a playoff series since Chauncey Billups.
They're the number 1 seed.
Now he at the Hawks.
But they're the number 1 seed. They're the Pistons are the number 1 seed. I was a year or maybe 2 early. You know what I'm saying? On the Detroit Pistons, but I've been singing their praises for a minute now. I knew that they had this potential.
You ain't know this,
even with, huh?
You ain't know this.
Shelton.
You did not know this before.
Oh my God.
Nobody knew they were going to
run the tape. Go run the tape. I was trying to tell y'all that the Detroit Pistons was going to be one of the best teams in the East. I've been said it. I was just early. I was early on them when I thought they was going to peak. So it is what it is. But look, this is where we are now. They are a solid team. Obviously, they traded away Jaden Ivey. This is a stretch that they definitely could have used them. But at the end of the day, without their best player, they're still out there winning games. And like you said, Shelton, again, 2 of them against, easy comp, but you got to beat the teams that's there. There's only 11 games left. You know what I'm saying? So again, Cade should be back by the playoffs. They're going to be all right. They are good. But Nick, when I'm talking about the Knicks and the Hawks have elite size ever since, especially when they got Kuminga. Like Kuminga changes a lot of what they can do defensively now. And that's all I'm saying. I think the Knicks are better offensively. They're a better offensive team. They got more guys. Obviously, Cat, you got Brun. I'm with you. And then they have the other guys, OG. They got guys, bro. And then y'all just got Sohan from the Spurs. I fuck with the Knicks, Nick. But I'm just saying, I think the Hawks can match them defensively. And we know that the Knicks can go through scoring lulls. And that's all I'm saying. It's a bad matchup. I'm picking, if I had to pick today, I'm picking the Knicks to win that series. I'm just saying it's a bad matchup. That's all. That's just my basketball analysis.
If I'm gonna be honest, so to answer the question, obviously, I'm not expecting Detroit to fall off a cliff, but I do not see them as contenders anymore with this recent news of what happened to Cade. Because not only do we not have a timetable when he will come back, either first round or second round, but when he does, we know based off of history and other players who recently had to deal with those injuries that he's not going to be the Cade that's the MVP or in MVP form that he was this season. And we know from Beezy in the chat, the Pistons don't even have a Robin yet. So they could find that out through this playoffs, but I doubt it.
Why don't they sign your boy? They Robin. Dude that just got cut to get buckets.
That's what I said. Beasley said no. I said they should.
But he's right. That's why they trade away Ivy. It's like, why trade away Ivy if you're gonna pick up Thomas?
Well, he's a scorer. He's a pure scorer.
Ivy could have
score off the bench. Well, not like that. That guy, Cam Thomas can put the ball in the basket, but there's something more to it than what they're letting on about what's going on with him. But,
why the Bucks dropped him?
Yeah, it's got to be.
It has to be beyond basketball. It's not basketball related. It's not basketball related.
Else.
Yeah,
like Michael Beasley, like Michael Beasley type shit.
I don't know, but look, here's the thing: we've never heard reports, but he must be rubbing people the wrong way, like in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he just has bad aura about himself. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's basketball. Now, here's the thing: when you look at Cam Thomas' numbers with the Bucks, he only averaged and I'm rounding up 11 points a game. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he was killing. His best game was his second game when he scored 34. So, but I like Cam Thomas. I think he provides a thing. Like you said, Shelton, he's a pure scorer. If not Detroit, I say Golden State now that Moses Moody got hurt gruesomely.
Ooh, that was awesome.
That shit was crazy.
I don't know.
That shit. Kneecap gone.
I feel like a team that we're not talking about, and we may not need to, but they're in the back of my head is Philly. Paul George is coming back from the steroids he was taking, so he gonna still be, and he was balling before he left. That's why they tested his ass.
I think the Hornets beat them in the play-in.
Embiid may come back. Is Maxey done for the year?
I don't think so.
I didn't
Philly,
think he would.
yeah, Philly's not a threat.
I'm saying I think if Philly gets healthy by the playoffs, because I think they should be a lock-in for at least the play-in, Philly could be interesting. That's what I'm saying. If they're healthy by
why
the playoffs.
Why are you saying that? I don't understand why you're saying that.
Because
hold on, real quick. Just based off of what you said, they're not a lock for the play-in. They're 13 and a half games back, and from 10
they're in.
They're locked. The Bucks are the 11th seed, and they.
No, you're right.
You're like 10 games. Yeah, they're like 10 games. Yeah.
Where they fall may be different, but yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, if they get healthy, because like in the play-in, Philly's the best team in the East. Like
you must not been watching, Nick, because the Hornets are the hardest team in the league right now. Not even in the play-in, in the league.
Who you trust on the Hornets?
Who you trust on the Hornets? Who you don't trust?
Who do you trust on the Sixers
tonight?
Who do you trust on the
Maxey,
Sixers is a better
Maxey.
question.
Maxey.
He's hurt.
But we don't know what he's gonna be like when he
I'm
comes
just
back.
saying, I said if healthy. I said if healthy by the time the playing tournament starts.
In a
It don't even
series,
matter.
Maxey, if you got a series and I got Maxey or LaMelo Ball, I'm taking LaMelo Ball.
Get the
Absolutely.
fuck out of here.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely. Nick, you ain't watching this year, Nick. You could have been watching this year.
One, the playoffs is about size, pause. And LaMelo Ball is going to be he's
LaMelo,
a bigger player.
LaMelo is playing
Maxey is.
LaMelo is playing the best basketball of his life right now.
Has he ever played playoff basketball? Has he ever played serious?
No.
Has he ever played serious basketball? Has he ever played serious basketball? He has not. Based on how
he's playing it now, and they're being coached correctly, and they're moving the ball. This team is fun to watch, and they're getting it done. Now, the only thing that you can
trust him over Maxey?
Yes, I do, because I know he got more talent than Maxey. I love Maxey.
I do too.
I love Maxey, but I know LaMelo got more talent, and I know he got ice in his veins. The problem with the Hornets is they're a shooting team first. They're outside in, and that time that doesn't always work in the playoffs.
That's the Celtics problem too, though.
Yeah, but based on what you're right, but what you're seeing now, though, well, they're not better shooters. The Hornets got the best shooters in the league.
No. But they're better individually. Tatum pre-injury is better than anybody on Charlotte.
Yes.
Yeah, they got they got they got they got playoff experience too, and they know
getting ready to get gassed up.
No, I'm not. I was just saying shooting, nigga. I ain't gonna go that far.
Yeah,
but shooting wise.
All I'm saying is just the same. If you think I have reservations about San Antonio in the playoffs, what do you think I got with Charlotte? Get the fuck out of here.
But San Antonio legit though. San Antonio legit.
I'm just saying if they are, they are. If they I'm just saying there's still room for us to think that they not what we think they are, or we never knew what James Harden was like into the playoffs until we finally were like, damn, for somebody who was that dominant in the regular season.
But Wemby different.
James Harden never gave. James Harden ain't never gave what Wemby is giving right now in the off season and in the All-Star game. Like what Wemby is giving, I'm that dude. I'm gonna come dominate and take over. Now, it may not be this year. To your point, but he's here. It is. I ain't gonna argue with you people if you tell me that. He ready for it.
I'm not telling you. Wemby telling you. I don't know if y'all been watching, but Wemby was like, "Hey, I'm going for the MVP. I'm the guy. I want it.
You're not gonna win it."
James Harden got that in him. James Harden don't got that in him.
James Harden won an MVP. My thing is this. What I'm saying about Wemby is not the fact of he can't. I'm just saying I haven't seen it. So I'm not going to preach on it like most niggas doing. Like we talking about somebody who went to we should be preaching on Anthony Edwards more than Ant when it comes to coming to the playoffs. Like, this is a guy that I trust. This is a guy that gets it done. Ant's been there twice. Ant's been to the Western Conference Finals 2 times in a row, Lou, on a team that no one picked. No one has picked the Timberwolves in any of those seasons to go to the Western Conference Finals.
You know the downfall was,
and that's based off of Ant. I'm just saying everybody's talking about Wemby like we've seen it, and I'm like, hold on now. We have other guys we've seen it from that I put them ahead.
So how you gonna say you believe in the Knicks?
Because 7-6 means a lot. That's why 7-6 means a lot in the playoffs, especially one that look like doing what Wemby do.
And if he balls out in the playoffs, I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm not gonna. I'm just waiting. I'm like, hold on, let me see what this look like.
Bro, this nigga Wemby is on pace, right? I'm just saying, based off of what he's doing right now, and we know for facts that the best players in the league up it in the playoffs, whether it's offensively or defensively. We know that. That's facts. If you one of them guys, you play better in the playoffs. But this dude Wemby is on pace to become regular season MVP, defensive player of the year, finals MVP. Welcome, Michael Jordan. I see you, bro. I'm just saying that's where the road is leading to right now.
I get that,
and he's on that road, and I haven't seen nobody to derail him. Not even a chance from last year, Nick. I'm just saying. In the last 5 years, we've seen 2 MVP. Well, maybe in the last, I forgot when Harden won his. Maybe in the last 6-8 years, we've seen 2 MVPs when it comes to James Harden and Joel Embiid not be guys who show up in the playoffs, and those are MVPs. And if you're talking about stature with talent, we have a comp with Embiid. And if you're just talking about basketball offensive dominance, you got James Harden. I'm just saying, we have examples of the same thing you talk about. Ain't none of them 7-6. Ain't none of them.
That part, FIFO. And when I look at James Harden, and when I look at Joel Embiid, and I look at Wemby, it ain't the same thing. Like he's You can tell like Wemby is way more into this than either one of those two players.
Yes.
James Harden is really good at basketball. Embiid is really good at basketball. It should mean something to Wemby. It don't mean shit to them. And they went out there and they've displayed that it doesn't. By like I seen this thing that Embiid has missed as many games as he's played to this point in his career. It's like Joker got more triple doubles than games Embiid has played. Now I know he can't help himself for injuries. Like it is what it is with that. But when we talking about like that straight out dog and looking at a player and being like, nah, he's him. Wemby has that. Harden and Embiid don't have that. It's ultra talented. They ain't got that dog in them like Wemby do.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. All I'm saying is we'll see.
And Nick, look, I understand not playing NBA playoff basketball. I'm a proponent of that, right? Like I always say that's where you grow as a player. Like you have to go through that. But we've seen him play extremely meaningful basketball in the Olympics, and he ain't shy away. He played for the gold medal against the USA team. Steph is Steph. It is what it is. One of the greatest moments in gold medal basketball history happened right there. But Wemby was the guy, bro.
Can I say something? Can I say something, FIFO? The most meaningful basketball Wemby has played in the NBA so far. He got spanked by the Knicks twice. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I got the Knicks coming out the East. The NBA Cup, the trophy that they got.
Talking about no NBA. Who lost in the NBA Cup, bro? Who talking about, we was the Cup champions? Get the hell out of here with that. Now, look, I think it's a great product, but don't nobody care about that. I
bring that up to say, FIFO. He has, like, you always talk about this. That's what I'm saying. Why are we making exceptions for this guy? I know how physically unique he is,
because he's the exception to the rule.
I'm just saying though, like we've always said in the playoffs, you get your ass beat before you start winning. Everybody from Michael Jordan, like all the greats have done.
No, it is.
It still happen. No, it still is.
No, it still is.
It did happen.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Yes, they did. They didn't win. They got beat by Denver a couple years ago.
But what are you talking about? Eighth seed?
It don't matter. It was the playoffs.
And then, they lost. They got spanked the eighth seed. And they came back and they were the best team. They was the best team the next year.
But you have to look. Typically, Spike, you have to go through that process where there's 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. You got to make it to the playoffs. You got to get your ass whooped. You understand what you didn't do well. You get better in the offseason. You come back and you're a better team.
So why is this
traditionally? Because Wemby different.
The exception to the rule, bro.
He's different.
Everything, Nick, you can't sit there and tell me you watch a San Antonio Spurs game and see what Wemby has done before. There's never been a player to do what Wemby is doing offensively and defensively. We've never seen it. And look, I put it to you like this. You know, I like jumping out of windows. Wemby is arguably, or he's on the path of being the greatest defensive player we've ever seen. He changes angles, trajectories, how you want to run an offense offensively, where you want to get shots from.
Who's that guard he was chasing recently on that one possession?
He threw his shit. He was chasing the guard around, and he was throwing shit.
Darius Garland. It was Darius Garland.
That was crazy. That one play was crazy.
That was insane.
All I'm saying, FIFO, is for all we know, Wemby could be a French Yao Ming. You know what I'm saying?
He's not.
That was my guy, too.
Hey, Yao Ming. Hey, the potential that niggas was talking about Yao Ming was great. Wasn't it like this, show? We ain't never seen it. Yeah. We still we talking about a physical specimen. We have never seen anything like Yao Ming, nor will we ever will.
He would always get fucked up in the playoffs. Get off.
When was the last time you see anybody like him, Lou? Since he came with
a tall Asian guy? I've never seen a tall Asian guy. You're right.
Well, they they made him.
He ain't on Wemby level though. I get your sentiment, Nick. I know you being funny, but he ain't like when you watch Wemby, it look different. It's different.
Dude, I'm not disagreeing with you. All I'm saying is that how different does it look in the playoffs? Because it might look totally different. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what that roster that he has and what he's able to do. I got full confidence in him in the playoffs.
That roster don't give me no help either. Harrison Barnes, De'Aaron Fox, those all sound like lost toys.
It's pretty good roster.
That's a really good roster.
And
you the same person that said
Houston was better.
And
he said Houston roster better.
We can't talk about
Antonio.
roster with Nick.
Hey, FIFO, who's higher than Michael Jordan on the scoring list between KD and Michael Jordan?
Stop,
you know what I'm saying? They got a Hall of Famer right there.
Mute this nigga, King. Get him out of here.
And we
talk KD gonna ride that to his grave.
Hey,
bro.
Nick, you know what happens in the playoffs? You're right? Like we haven't seen the Spurs. But at the end of the day, the one thing that we could count on, young team, old team, it don't matter, is defense. Can we not? If you are a great defensive team, you're going to be a great defensive team in the playoffs. Whether you get enough buckets or not.
I get you that. Yeah, I give you that.
San Antonio's top 5 in defensive rating, bro. And they have the best defensive player we probably will ever see. The nigga want to play defense.
But you also
he want to embarrass you. He want to embarrass you and throw your shot in the second round.
I don't disagree with what you or you being Spike and FIFA are saying about Wemby. He has the mental capacity and fortitude and want and desire that you want to see in a guy. But Nick also has a damn point, because we can't say that about everybody else on that team. And when you get to the playoffs, everybody else may not show up in the same way that he is. We've seen that play out as well. And that speaks to FIFO's theory about you have to take ass whoopings in the playoffs. So Wemby may have to take the ass whoopings after giving it all he got, but it may be everybody else in that roster that don't show up because the moment's too big for them.
Well, I tell you this. Stephon Castle, he a dog too. I'm not worried about him. The rest of them, I'll give you that. I'm just saying, as much as we know that in the playoffs they will step up their level and play, other teams are doing the same thing. Other coaches have they've gotten a whole year, especially in the Western Conference, to be like, listen, still can't do nothing.
I'm not saying you can do anything, because they may do the Doc Rivers thing, like let Wemby go off for 50. We shutting everybody else down. I'm not letting Harrison Barnes get more than 5.
But why you keep talking about Harrison Barnes, bro?
Because he's their vet.
It's Harrison Barnes.
Talk about Vassell. Talk about Stephon Castle. Talk about Champagny. Like, no.
We can talk about
Barnes is not a factor.
That's all I'm saying, is that no matter who we talking about, they could be like, these guys do not hit double digits. Let Wemby get everything he want. We'll even let him walk down the lane if he want to.
Them boys gonna get double digits.
And then Wemby can't be on the court all times. He get winded too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, there's a rhythm. They're not unbeatable. The Knicks, again, they got the trophy for it. What you mean?
This dude is flossing.
FIFO, did you know
championship?
FIFA, when
nobody is saying they're unbeatable, Nick. I just think that they're a formidable opponent for any team in the East, and that's rare for a team this early to be that. Excuse me, I don't mean the West. They're a formidable opponent for the Nuggets, the Timberwolves, definitely the Rockets, and the Thunder. They've beaten the Thunder most of the games this season. So if I'm the Spurs and I'm going, and I ain't even considering the Lakers. If I'm the Spurs, we getting them out of here in 5 games.
Oh, the Lakers just are not.
What you mean? The Lakers
gentlemen, if the Lakers got to play the Spurs, gentlemen sweep. They out of here.
Yeah,
Luka can go nuclear too. He can match Wemby game.
Let's see how that look. Let's see how that look. Let's see how that look against
Luka. See what Luka do.
Wemby will be
out of here.
When he'll be winning by the
court. What are you talking about? All he gonna do is step back, and I can jump high enough to block that. What you talking about?
Nah, he gonna try to draw. He gonna draw fouls as well.
Luka ain't got stamina like that. Luka don't run around.
I know that's why he'll draw fouls.
He don't want that smoke.
He ain't easy to stop.
3-point line to 3-point line. He played from 3-point line to 3-point line.
You acting like Wemby's gonna just lock him down, and he ain't gonna.
I love Wemby, but he ain't got no.
I ain't saying he gonna lock him down, but he don't want that smoke. He don't want Wemby.
What I'm saying. What I'm saying is,
you want a 7'6".
That's not what I'm saying.
He could do it like Gobert, like he did Gobert.
That's what I'm saying, Ken. You can't do that. You can't do that to Wemby. There's gonna be matchups, situations where Wemby's gonna be guarding you. You know, you're not gonna hit that step back, bro. You're just not gonna do that.
Sheldon, you see the bass in his voice when he's talking about a guy we've never seen in the playoffs.
Oh God,
we know, and we've literally.
I know what my basketball says.
We've seen Luka.
I know what my basketball says.
We've seen Luka.
He's defending the guy. He's defending him against a guy we've seen take a team no one expected to go to the finals.
Yeah,
to the finals.
Kyrie did that.
Either way, Luka was on that team. You know what I'm just saying, like, it's crazy that we talking this much base about somebody we've never seen play,
bro. Because it's something we've never seen before. We can all agree with that.
All right. Well, let's move on. Last quarter we got here. Since 2020, the NBA play-in tournament has been criticized and ridiculed for its legitimacy as serious basketball. However, over the years, those feelings may be changing as the competition to reach the playoffs has increased, with familiar and unfamiliar stars trying to make a name for themselves. Right now, we have some very interesting teams that are essentially locked into participating in play-in games. Philadelphia, Orlando, Miami, and Charlotte, Phoenix, Clippers, Portland, and Golden State. Out of these teams, who do you see securing the 7th and 8th seeds going into this year's playoffs?
Can I start with something real quick, Ken? Because I've been kicking the can on this for a while. But I have a slight caveat for what I'm about to say. We need to have a conversation about Ty Lue. But my caveat is
this we also you said was the best coach in the league.
Listen, my caveat is that's why I said it's time. My caveat is we also got to talk about Eric Spoelstra too. To me, they're not in the same boat, but they on the same waters.
That's
okay.
I don't even know what to say.
Because I'll say I'll start with Ty Lue because that's what I brought up first. If he gets fired next season, I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, I would expect it, especially if they don't even make it into the playoffs. Like, I know they locked in for the play-in, but if they don't make it to the playoffs, especially the way Kawhi is cooking right now, I can see them firing the head coach and or blowing up the whole team. But
it's almost like they're moving in that direction because what did they even replace Harden with?
Just Garland.
Remember?
Just Garland.
But have you seen Garland's numbers though?
Garland's
they needed
great.
Darius Garland. They needed Darius Garland.
He's balling for them.
It doesn't feel like they restructuring and rebuilding the roster to suit Ty Lue anymore.
It's a good roster.
They just trying to win. They trying to win. They owner got the money to win. They're trying to win.
Bro. It's a good roster. And everybody else.
It's a good roster. Yeah. If Bradley Beal wasn't hurt, it would be a really good roster.
I forgot he was in the league. Yeah.
I'm just saying,
it's not much of a roster, bro.
I'm just saying.
Kawhi's doing way too much right now.
He doing
at some point.
He doing a hell of a lot.
Gonna break down.
Can't even rested for 3 years.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, damn time. The nigga doing work like shit.
Kawhi is he balling like he knows like this is the last of me. That's what I'm saying. If they make a decent, like if this Clippers team gets to the second round, I think that would be a shock to the NBA because it'd be like, who the fuck do these guys think they are? They gave up Zubac, they gave up James Harden, they gave up some other pieces that they had, and they still able to not only be decent but above average. Then I would give Ty Lue some credit, but right now it's just like Ty Lue's just been meandering for years in LA, and he was he was supposed to be propped up to be a king in LA with Kawhi coming and PG and all that shit. And they got to one Western Conference Finals, I believe, which was the first time in their franchise history, I believe. So you give them credit for that. But outside of that shit, it's been an utter failure.
What's your case for Spoelstra?
Spoelstra is like, what we doing? This is more of a what we doing conversation because it's like LeBron.
More than Luke has.
I know, but LeBron, Wade, and Bosh ain't coming in. And so far, this roster.
Yeah, he made it to the finals.
But that ain't Spoelstra.
Two times.
And did what?
But he got there.
Yeah. Who's their star? Yeah, who's their star player?
With scraps.
Who's they got Jack Harlow as they go-to guy.
I'm sorry, Shelton. We give out heavy credit for teams that get there, or what? Because I have a case for a team that got there.
No. I think the point I'm making is that he has done way more than Ty Lue has
with a lot less.
That's why I said Ken, to start it off, they're not in the same boat, but they're in the same waters as far as there is no future in Miami. Even FIFO, who's been in Miami, like I don't even know what he could tell you what the next 3 years look like, except for we're gonna heavily tank and try to get the best players, which is i.e. everybody's playing who's shitty. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you're a shitty franchise that used to be great, where do you go from now? The head coach don't seem like he's doing anything but getting Bam in the record books, and the
Nick,
roster.
You
the
sound
roster,
crazy right now. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm
Eric
just-
Spoelstra is one of the best coaches in the league, and with
I'm
that
not-
roster, if you gave any other coach that roster that ain't as good as Eric Spoelstra, they would be the last team in the East.
Just
He's
because,
overachieving with this team,
just
even
because
for a play-in.
I'm just saying, Lou, just because you get fired doesn't mean you're a shitty coach. I mean, the situation doesn't fit you anymore.
I'm saying for Miami, that would be the dumbest thing in the world, though. Like to
Why
hire
would it?
one of the best, because this is easily one of the best basketball coaches that does this. College, professional,
Top 5, easy.
He's top, if not top 5, like FIFO is saying, he's easily top 10, and that ain't even an argument. You might could argue top 5 coaches in the game. If I got a player, if I have a coach who I can put out there and they can be 8, 9, 7 seed, whatever it may be, and I got Jack Harlow as my best player, he's gonna keep coming. I'm gonna keep paying him because he don't need that much to make shit happen. It's like Brady when he was with the Patriots all those years. I don't got to get a number 1 receiver. I ain't got to have the best running back, but I got this dude over here who's a beast at what he does, and I'm going to at least be in competition every year. That's all Miami need.
And Spike, it's deeper than that. Like, look, Pat Riley from the old school. This was Pat Riley's hand-chosen guy. Like, this guy was a video guy, and he's won multiple championships, and he took me to multiple finals without the big 3. And I've given him scraps. Like, if Pat Riley ain't going nowhere, Spoelstra not going nowhere, bro.
Nowhere.
Well, Sheldon, guess where the Heat going? Because to me, somebody gotta go. Somebody,
he
that's
can't go
more on Pat Riley, though. That's more on Pat Riley in the front office, not securing the talent for Miami.
But that's
them.
But Pat's not.
That's not a Spo issue.
Pat gonna be going
Spo
somewhere
not gonna go nowhere.
Soon.
Spo loyal. Spo not gonna go nowhere.
He probably got some of the best job security in professional sports.
Yes.
Like if we talking about basketball, football, baseball coaches, like he got deep. He's top 5 in job security.
I'm not.
Like he ain't getting fired, bro.
This is not me saying Eric Spoelstra is a shitty coach. He should be fired. Just like I don't think Ty Lue's a shitty coach and should be fired. All I'm saying is that both of these organizations may move on from them because it's just like it ain't working.
No, Nick.
To what?
But Nick, one of them has a deeper resume than the other one by far.
But
one of them you can actually see it on the court, and the other one you can't. So they're not.
You can see it on the court. You can see it on the court this season, show.
Yeah. You can tell that the talent is playing above the level of what he has out there. Bruh. They always overachieve, whereas Ty Lue's teams have been underachieving.
Bam out of Bayou just scored 83 points
on the Wizards.
That's an overachieving. It don't matter. It's an overachieving.
That's overachieving, bro.
Yeah, if you get the players to the next level is what it's about.
To even get Bam in a position to score.
The Heat are
83 is crazy.
The Heat are as good as Charlotte.
Norman Powell, no, it's
Charlotte
different.
Better.
It's still
Charlotte
different.
got a better
Charlotte's young talent.
Charlotte better.
Charlotte
got a better roster than
so that means the Miami Heat are 10th in the league. If the standings say they're 9th right now, but Charlotte is 10th. So you're switching them, and you're saying the Heat are worse than the Charlotte Hornets. Means that what are we doing?
It's a log. It's a log jam, though, right there.
Saying is, if you're going into the play-in game and the Heat is 10th and the Sixers are 7th, I'm taking the Heat.
Yeah,
I'm taking the
regardless
Sixers.
of how much more talented the Sixers are.
No. See, and that's why you can't say that. Though. Even if they get back, that don't mean they're still going to be healthy and they're going to be gelled enough to play the game and win games. I still believe in the Heat. I think that they got some good talent on that team as far as they don't have no squad like that. But what I'm saying is he got them playing the right way at times. I've seen them look really, really good.
They do not have a Jimmy Butler on their team this year to have that much confidence in them to say that
But they got some dogs. I watched them play. I watched them play a couple games where I'm like, wow, I was impressed. I saw what's his name, JJ
Hero?
and
Jack Harlow.
Jaime, yeah.
Him, Hawkwez.
Yeah, Hawkwez. He was hooping, and I'm talking about scrappy on the defensive end. They was getting it done. You know, you got Hero, you got Norman Powell is leading them in scoring. So they got players, and they're getting it done. I think they'll get it done down the stretch. It's not a big difference between 10th and 5th in the Eastern Conference. It's just not. I think they're separated by 2.5 games. So this could flip tomorrow based off who plays who next.
You got the Raptors, Hawks, Sixers, Magic, Heat, and Hornets as the bottom 5 teams. Like, I might take the Heat over all of them except the Hawks.
All within 2 games of each other.
Yeah.
First of all,
so what about the play-in games? Who y'all got?
The play-in games,
Orlando, Miami, and Charlotte.
If it holds true, but I don't think it will, Ken. I still think it's going to flip. But if it holds true this way, I think that Orlando will beat Philly.
Well, that was wrong. No. Right now, the Sixers are 7. They would play the Hornets at 10, and then the Magic and the Heat would play.
No,
they don't. They do 7,
8, and then 9 and 10 play.
And then whoever loses,
it was 7,
yeah.
10, 8, 9.
No,
7 and 8.
7, 8, 9, 10, and then the loser of 7, 8 plays the winner of 9, 10.
That's stupid. Like that's all playoff
That's how it's always been.
Like that's how you bracket it. That's dumb as shit.
That makes sense. That makes sense because it's basically saying the 7th seed should be in the playoffs.
Yeah, 7, 8 gets 2 chances.
7,
8 get 2 chances, Lou.
No, because you want 9 and 10. Y'all both the shittiest people here.
One of y'all getting out.
Y'all get up now. Yeah.
If you lose this between the 7, 8, if you lose that game, you get another shot to play the 9, 10 winner.
Play the 10 seed. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that way you get 2 shots. If you 7, 8, it's a value to be in 7, 8.
Yeah, because you're gonna be the 7th seed if you win.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I got Philly and Charlotte as my 7, 8. I got Charlotte at 8, Philly at 7.
Is the finals? I got Orlando and Charlotte.
Ain't nobody
I
gonna
gotta
say
take that
Miami.
back.
Y'all ain't gonna say Miami.
Take that back. I got Miami and Charlotte. I think it's gonna
I
flip.
got Miami and Charlotte too. I got Miami.
Yeah,
me too.
I think it's gonna flip, and Miami and Charlotte gonna both make it.
Y'all
That's what I
bullshit.
think.
Your first.
I'm
reaction,
serious, Nick.
Nah, the first thing you said, Sheldon, is what you gonna be betting on. So
No, I don't bet no more. But the only reason I said that,
Sheldon ain't betting against that AI, buddy.
I quit betting.
Whatever the AI say, Sheldon.
The reason why I said that, Nick, at first was because I was going by how it stands now. But I still think the standings are going to change. You got some tougher games going down the stretch for some of these teams. So it won't stay like this. That's why I said those two going to get in. Right now, they both can't get in, technically.
Philly, Charlotte. In the West, we have Phoenix, Clippers, Portland, and Golden State. Golden State, bro.
They hanging on by
they're
they're
gonna be in. They're in.
They want to tank
Voorhees, bro.
They want to tank so bad, but they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. Obviously, it's like the nigga who want to leave a party early. You don't want to leave the party too early, like so obviously. So he just keep gradually getting closer to the door. This is what the Golden State Warriors are.
I like Phoenix. Get Portland out. Damn. Phoenix and the Clippers actually.
I'm with you, Ken. That's exactly what I say. Phoenix and Clippers gonna make it.
I'm going with I'll go with Phoenix and Clippers. I want to say Trailblazers, but I can't vouch for nobody on that team. So
yeah,
then he Avdija. I always butcher his last name, but he the guy. He was drafted by Washington. Got traded over there. He nice. But now I feel y'all. I'm with y'all. I'm with the Clippers.
Shit, if Devin Booker don't get this, boy,
this is not bro. Look, and I know I sound like an apologist, but this is my true feeling. This is not all on D Book, bro. Like I'm just you look at D Book's numbers. D Book has been relatively consistent, but it's been very chaotic around him from the moment he's been there. From the moment they drafted him. Think about who they signed, right? Like big money to. Earl Watson was a rookie head coach, and he told management, he's like, I'm gonna start Devin Booker. Like he's our best player. I don't care how much money you just gave this other dude. Like it's been dysfunction and without a plan for a very long time. And yeah, they had some runs in there because that's how good he is. He finally played with better talent, but nah, bro. Like that's not all on D Book. Now you get a big piece of the pie because he is the superstar of the team of the franchise. Like he's the second biggest player for the Phoenix Suns outside of Charles Barkley. Let's be honest.
I don't know about that. Steve Nash.
No.
Steve, okay, I'll give you Steve.
Amari Stoudemire.
Nah, he bigger than Amari.
Kevin Johnson.
Bigger than KJ.
I don't know, people.
What?
Oh, no,
Maybe not in the community.
I ain't gonna hold you.
but
I'm
as a
putting Dan Marley.
basketball
I'm
player,
putting
yes.
Dan Marley in front of
If
Now you sound old, bro.
he been keeping it a buck.
Tom
I
Chambers.
put Oliver Miller. Hey, I may put Oliver Miller in front of
God,
Dan.
Cedric Sabalos. Like,
he said
really?
keep it a buck.
I might put you Richard Dumas in front of.
Oh my God, y'all wild.
Sean Marion.
No.
AC Green.
Y'all wild.
Is he
AC
married
Green
yet?
in front of him.
Nah.
I hope so.
No, he came out as. Well, let me. No, I ain't gonna say that.
I mean, hold on, we live.
Never mind.
Y'all stupid.
Oh man.
Lou, stupid.
Wait,
dog.
what?
He made an announcement. He made an announcement. If I ain't mistaken.
Hey Lou, I was going.
He
I was
did
I need to
going.
Lou,
do a
I don't
Google.
I don't think
He
Luke.
Googled
said
it. He Googled it. He made an AC
I
Green.
don't
made an
think
announcement.
people. I don't think he reeled nobody the wrong way.
Nah, AC Green ain't rub nobody in the wrong
Hey, Lou
way.
said he made an announcement. Hey, nah, real talk, Lou. I was about to
One that we
disrespect.
been knowing.
I
Oh,
was,
man.
I was about to disrespect the hell out of Devin Booker. You already did that for me. All I'm saying is that D Book need to get that solidified 7th seed. I don't even give if he gets 8th seed. I'm disappointed because they got a 4-game lead right now. But for some guy who everybody told me better than D Mitch, hey, Sheldon, everywhere I go,
Yeah,
I
they
see
did say that,
they said D Mitch wasn't Devin Book just because he got carried to a finals, and no one wants to talk about that. But okay,
Carried is a crazy word, Nick.
he did. They didn't even make the playoffs.
carried
They
him?
didn't make
Who
the.
carried him?
Chris
They
Paul.
didn't-
Chris Paul carried him?
Yeah, they didn't
Yes.
even make the
Chris Paul did
playoffs the
not
year
carry
before.
them.
Chris
They
Paul
didn't make
carried
the
them.
play. But he carried. He
We
literally
ain't gonna
carried
go
them.
that far. They just
ever
finally put a good team around it, but Book took them to the finals and all the other stuff.
Thank you.
Chris Paul gave him a 2-0 lead, didn't he? Before he busted his shit.
Facts. He got
Typical
hurt.
Chris Paul.
But he gave him a 2-0 lead. Can't if I tell you we in the NBA finals, I'm gonna give you 2 games. You a superstar, you should give me 2 games. We should close this shit out. What Book do?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
We've seen it happen before.
LeBron was praying for 2 games in the finals his 9 years, his first 9 years in the league. When he was in San Antonio, he was like, "Nigga, somebody help."
All right. But that's all we got for tonight. Got us a couple of super chats, and then I got some for y'all because this shit is crazy. Is lottery ticket a hood classic?
Hey, it's Drew. I was
Only
gonna ask that question,
Nick has
Drew,
seen
but no. I got.
No,
you know
I
what's
haven't
funny
seen
is,
it, so it's not.
I got the original script for lottery tickets. I worked at Foot Locker at Lennox when they
You gonna
shot
be an
that
actor?
movie. Huh? No, I
You
was.
gonna
I
be an
worked.
extra?
Nah, I was a
Honestly-
manager at the store. They shot it at my store.
Honestly, bro,
Mhm.
this may actually be the last hood classic. This is the qualifier for the last.
It
hood
wasn't no
What is
classic though to me.
It kind of
I've
is
never
because
seen it.
they had
It's the movie with Bow Wow, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
Bow Wow
hell
and-
no.
and Ice Cube.
yeah. It's
Right,
not.
yeah.
It's not a classic.
It holds
it's
up.
a decent
You can
movie, but
you
it's
can
not a
watch it.
classic.
You can watch it like a classic though.
You know what? I'm hating. I haven't seen it, so I don't even know.
Me neither. I ain't never seen it.
Can't
Right,
watch it.
so it's
Can't
not a
watch
classic.
it. Watch it and just think
They
about.
said Bow Wow, and I was out.
I'm gonna find
Yeah,
that script.
same.
It's in
What
here
you
somewhere.
mean? Bow Wow got Roll Bounce. Roll Bounce is almost a hood classic.
I've never
too.
seen that either.
I've seen
they
Roll
go
Bounce
somehow.
for whatever reason.
I've never seen that either. I'm not watching nothing with Bow Wow. in it.
Yeah,
It makes
lottery
no
ticket is
sense.
not
You
a
hate
classic.
it.
I was
That's
gonna
serious
say
hate.
that, but I was joking.
Mm.
But no, it's not a classic.
It might be
Bow-
for the young cats, and
It's not,
now.
though.
Y'all
Bow Wow
aging me out.
Bow Wow got 3 classics by the millennial standards. He got Roll Bounce, Like Mike, and Lottery Ticket.
Like
Yes,
Mike.
I ain't never seen
Like
none
Mike
of
is
that.
probably the only one that's an actual classic though.
Why did y'all watch Like Mike?
I didn't.
What was on
I
y'all?
don't.
Like, what was going on?
No,
in
no,
y'all
no,
I
life?
had 2
Y'all
younger
was like,
brothers. I had 2
did y'all
younger
have
brothers.
kids? Was you dating a girl with kids? Like, what was going on when y'all watched Like Mike?
I don't remember watching it like that. I'm just saying I know it was a classic.
Bruh.
Like Mike is a classic.
Bruh,
Yeah, I
do you
think
know?
so.
You acting like you don't understand what that time was. Bow Wow was one of the biggest things in music, and it was his first movie, and it had to deal with Michael Jordan's shoes. Like, bro, what are you talking about? It was like
Yeah.
it
No,
crossed.
I haven't
it was
seen
a,
Like
it
Mike,
was a
but I
pop
have seen
culture
Roll
moment.
Bounce.
if you want me not to watch a movie, tell me Bow Wow is started.
You didn't watch Too Fast and Furious?
I've never seen a movie with Bow Wow in
You
it.
saw Too Fast, Too Furious.
No.
You don't even know Bow Wow exists.
Yeah, I know. I've never
He's never seen Bow Wow.
You watched. Everybody watched Too Fast, Too Furious, bro.
That's the
What was it? Too Fast.
What about
Tokyo Drift? I'm sorry, my bad. Tokyo Drift.
What about them Nick Cannon movies like Love Don't Cost a Thing and Drumline?
He's seen them. He's seen Drumline. Yeah, you seen Drumline.
I seen Love Don't Cost a Thing too.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say, Lou, both of those movies, Bow Wow has better movies than those.
What about that? What about the B2K movie? The You Got Served.
Oh, You Got Served. That's not a hood classic though.
It's not a hood classic. It's a black classic.
8 Mile. I don't know if this is trying to be funny or not.
That's not a hood classic.
8 Mile is.
I think it's a little bit of both, Ken. He trying to be funny and like really like test our gangster. Like
nah, Ken. The latest hood classic is dang, what's the one Memphis that they won a Grammy for?
Oh, Whoop That Trick.
Hustle
and Flow. That's the last hood classic.
That came out 08. Lottery Ticket came out like 2010 or something like that.
Nah,
Michelle, you might be right though.
I don't consider Lottery Ticket hood classic.
Yeah, I don't consider Lottery Ticket, but I won't argue with y'all that I haven't seen it. But Hustle and Flow, that's a good one.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It does have a quotable line. Whoop That Trick is.
Yeah, and they won a Grammy for that. So
yeah,
it was a classic.
It was an Oscar.
They won an Oscar.
I think they won Grammy. I think
they won both. They did it.
It was an Oscar.
I think they won both.
Oscar for best song in a movie.
Hey Lou, what's the most unbelievable character I probably ever seen was in Hustle and Flow when it made me think that Anthony Anderson was Dr. Dre.
I started laughing because I knew what you was about to say.
They did win an Oscar. That's what it was.
It was an Oscar for best song.
They try to get me to think Anthony Anderson.
He was selling it though. He was
crazy.
We them boys. Who should get more blame, KD or Ime? For what?
KD.
Ime. I'm saying Ime. KD came there to do. He's doing KD. That's the thing about what people don't understand with KD. He does exactly what you pay him to do. No more, no less. Like he is gonna give.
Yeah, he like that. He like that person at work that's just gonna come. I ain't doing nothing extra. I'm not staying late.
I'm not coming to the happy hours.
Projects. No, I don't fuck with y'all. I'm coming here to do my job, and I'm gone.
I'm gone, bro.
That's KD.
That's KD.
I would say
Ime.
I would say Ime because at some point in time, or the GM, like there needs to be a real point guard on this team. That's the problem with this.
They got Fred VanVleet.
No
he
got hurt.
I know, but he got hurt after they made the KD move because they're on record. The Rockets are on record of saying that they wouldn't have made the KD move if Fred VanVleet got hurt. But they made the KD move, then he got hurt. So for me, it's not because he's not excellent at what he's doing, but to me it's KD, and only because of the reports that I'm reading. Right, like I'm not in that locker room. I'm not a beat writer. I don't know, but the reports are that he's rubbing players the wrong way. Pause. Like
there's other sayings, bro.
hey,
we gotta find anything else.
Just say they don't like it, bro.
But yeah, like he hasn't ingratiated himself inside of that locker room. Like he hasn't really built any type of true relationships there. And to me, that's a controllable, right? Like, and this goes to that leadership thing that we were talking about that KD lacks to a degree. Not understand that he's there to play basketball, this, that, and the third, but like, being a team is a thing, and one of your best players should be able to do that. To me,
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Can we really blame KD though for that? What you're saying? Like, if he just say, "Man, I'm showing up. I just want to play basketball, bro." He said that before.
No. Because
I ain't got nothing to do with the rah-rah shit, the morale. Like, bro, I'm coming to put 30 on somebody's head.
It's not even rah-rah shit, bro. Like, and it's not even like number one. It's like dinner. Like we're on the road. Like, we should have team dinners. And I'm not saying everybody. It might be a small faction, but you have guys on the squad that you're cool with. And all I'm saying is, from what I'm reading, he don't have none of that. That's uncontrollable. Ime, what he's dealing with is not controllable. My point guard is hurt. I've been dealing with injuries and all of that type of stuff. Ime is doing whatever Ime can do. To me, KD can do a little bit better in the teammate department.
But FIFO, doesn't Ime get paid? Doesn't he have a check? Because Sheldon, in my mind, we pay you as a head coach to start figuring this shit out. I don't want to hear that shit. Especially if you're a top 5 seed in the conference. So clearly you can win games. So why are we in these situations when we got the guy who just passed Michael Jordan on the all-time scoring list? We still got some good young players that we are developing.
Who's good young players? Because this is your time to shine right now, Nick. Because you're talking about the Houston Rockets have this amazing roster and they don't. And that's the reason why they are where they are. And that's the reason why it's not on Ime. Because they are where they are. This roster today, we're not talking with everybody back. Today,
let me ask you this, FIFO.
They're so much better on paper.
Let me ask you this, FIFO, in the sense of Kevin Durant, he's been playing basketball for a very long time at a very high level. Mm-hmm. If he's observed the same thing that you have, and he's like, bro, this roster not it. Like, I ain't like. So why am I wasting my time at that point to go out to dinner and do all this team bonding with these niggas when I know y'all don't got it? Like if I'm being a realist and we seeing what KD is, and he's like, bro, like y'all niggas, like we ain't even got no point guard. I'm gonna show up, put up my 30, and I'm going home. I ain't trying to team build with y'all. I ain't trying to be a leader. I'm just coming to do what on my contract it says I need to do, and let's play these basketball games and put up points. Like, could you blame him for that?
Yeah, for me, it's what he signed up for, though.
That's KD. He been that way his whole career.
But if he came in saying that because I'm sure they had the conversations with him. If he's coming in saying he wants to be a leader, I'm sure he ain't team captain.
He ain't never said that.
Did he not say that?
No, not one stop in his career has he ever said that.
That's what
he
I'm
wouldn't
saying.
Have went to Golden State if that was.
I thought he did. I thought he did in the beginning.
No. That's what I'm
saying.
If
he did say that, that was PR shit. We can tell by his movements from Oklahoma City and letting Russ do what he did and shooting him out of that finals appearance, leaving, going to Golden State, going to Phoenix, even being and ending up in Houston. Like, he's not trying to do that. That's not his game. That ain't his bag. Like, I'm only an employee. I ain't showing up to be Don Draper and to be the best here in the locker room. I'm showing up to do my job. Y'all figure all the rest of this shit out. I don't know if I can blame him too much for that.
And I'm with you because first of all, stop trying to add Mad Men to our watch list because we don't give a fuck about Don Draper. And second of all, that's my thing is like, bro, KD we talked about KD's for years, Sheldon, on this program. KD has not changed. Everybody keep on putting these expectations on him. He has not changed. So again, when I came on this program and I said we need to start holding coaches, GMs, or whatever, front offices, all that shit more accountable, just like we do with these players. Ime is in that pile too. You are the head coach. We understand that your point guard got hurt, and we understand Steven Adams got hurt. Two big injuries on their teams. They're locked in basically to the 6th seed as long as they hold tight because they 3.5 games over Phoenix, and I don't think Phoenix is going to go on a run. And I think Houston can hold it out. But all I'm saying is that as the 6th seed, you're going to face the Lakers. That's a really good, interesting matchup. I know a lot of people are going to favor the Lakers, but that's a really good, interesting matchup to me. If they can stay right where they are, I think that if Ime is going to have to earn his paycheck by if I'm the GM, if I'm the owner, I'm like, nigga, get us to the second round.
Yeah,
quit I agree. Around. Like Fred VanVleet means that injury means that we're not going to get to the finals because that's what we thought we were going to do this season. I'm not going to say I agree with that, but that's what they were thinking. But since he got hurt and all that shit, they're going to be like, we got KD still. Get us to the second round. Otherwise, we're going to start questioning who the fuck you is as a head coach.
JoJo Binks, has anyone read about the new CBA deal in the WNBA?
Yeah, they millionaires now. Well, millionaire. It's not
Yeah.
1.4 million Supermax, baby.
Yeah, $1.4 million, 1.25 Super million max for Asia.
It's progress, bro. I'm sure the NBA players that played in the 70s and 80s was like, these niggas making 100. What? Played for
Asia got to show up with the strap out, bro. She got to pull up like Buddy from White Man Can't Jump. Like, let me go to the car. Like 1.4 million.
I thought you were about to say
Hey Ken, I ain't know where he was going with that.
Because I just saw Industry season 4, And I was like, yo.
Oh, man.
Lou, hey, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Lou is about to be a wild boy on this program. I was gonna clutch my pearls thinking what he was about to say. And the way he said it, he was aggressive as hell. I'm like, come here. You can't say shit. It's 2026. You can't be that honest.
Hey, they robbed her. They robbed her. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. They robbed her.
But I haven't read it.
They gave them a here, damn deal.
God damn.
He said, y'all want scraps here, take it.
And they happy too. Good for them, man.
This progress.
Hey, that's good for them. Yeah, that's like 3-4 times the previous amount, right?
Yeah, in 10 years, it's probably gonna be $5 million. You know what I'm saying? So this is just I'm saying, y'all playing. I'm serious.
Now they're getting a new TV deal. They getting a new TV deal this year, so it should go up way more than that, even before 3-4.
I'm just saying,
they were gonna give them a TV, bro.
No,
The TV was part of the deal.
That's part of the Supermax, a 70-inch scratch flat screen.
They gonna get a TV deal. They're gonna get a TV with the deal.
It ain't even a flat screen, it's a fat back. They gave her the best TV of 07.
The chick from the Lakers, the Sparks was saying that she tried to hire a home chef for her and her husband. I don't know her name, the white girl to get all the photo ops and stuff for the Sparks. And she was like, the home chef was trying to charge her $75,000 a year. Is that her?
Kelsey Plum,
with the blonde hair?
Blonde hair? I don't know.
Yeah, the white girl. No, it's not Kelsey Bloom. It's the white girl with the blonde hair, the tall white girl that be doing the model and stuff sometimes. And she said they tried to hire a home chef for her and her husband, and he was trying to charge her $70,000 a year. She was like, "Bro, I only make $75,000 a year. Like, how you trying to bust my head?"
Doc and B,
Cameron Brink.
Cameron Brink. Doc and B. I'm not saying anything if y'all watching because I know they're gonna jump on y'all.
I'm gonna say this, Lou. You know what rich people usually say: if you got to ask the price, you probably can't afford it. That's what the cook never thought somebody was gonna ask him how much he usually just like, you already know what the deal is. It's a private chef. Of course, you're gonna ask for 75. I was like, I'm surprised she even thought it was gonna be less than
this. Was like living 3 meals, 2 meals a day or some shit like that. And she thought it was gonna be less than that.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's the going rate.
Facts.
Christy, no. Eric Kirby, hey, Nick, you should do Soul Man 1986 for a Ratchet rewatchable.
Dang.
Shit, Soul Man. I thought you was talking about the Bernie Mac and Samuel Jackson movie. I never heard of this one.
Really? I read it fast. I thought
that's the original. That's the original Soul Man, the white dude that blackface.
What? Why you want me to watch blackface?
That was the movie back then. That was before it was socially unacceptable.
It was unacceptable, but you know.
This was 86.
We only had
I was gonna say, this wasn't the 60s. This wasn't the 60s, nigga. This was 1986. What are you talking about? Before it was socially unacceptable.
It was. The movie was a hit.
80s, nigga.
The movie was a hit. Black people watched that movie.
Oh,
we didn't see nothing wrong with it.
He said, "Nigga, Thriller been out."
James, what's y'all opinion of Ryan Clark and Cam Newton? Just saw that Ryan threw a Twitter jab at Cam for his Jason Whitlock interview.
Hold on, there's an interview with Cam Newton and Jason Whitlock.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why Stephen A was going on.
Stephen A did the whole
Stephen A said, if you like you my person, like you my partner, you got that man on there talking bad about me, you at least supposed to step up,
ask questions.
Scargate, don't make me fight you. Step up and have to defend me or something like that.
No. He Stephen A did not say anything about defending him. Stephen A said, if you're gonna be a journalist, then start asking questions so that way he can substantiate why he feels the way he feels. Don't just let him go out there and just talk hella crap about me on your platform without him having to explain himself.
Right.
So
right,
no,
right.
it wasn't valid. Wasn't about Cam defending him, but
it is valid. But what is my opinion of Ryan Clark and Cam Newton?
What? But Cam is not a journalist.
But he's in the space now.
Yeah, that's the space.
He's a media personality. Is he not?
That's what I'm saying.
Is he not a media personality?
He
so he's in the media.
And journalists is
Steve,
different, though.
But that's what I'm saying. Stephen A. can't hold so. To me, in my opinion, and I didn't watch the interview and I ain't listened to Stephen A. But based off what y'all just said, like Stephen A. can't hold Cam to the same standards that he would hold himself. Because if somebody tried to compare Cam to him, he would be offended. So you can't tell me, I should be asking these questions to this person to come on. Like, I'm only a personality. I'm learning how to be a journalist. It ain't my fault that Jason Whitlock don't like you.
Go ahead.
The only way I would disagree with that is if Stephen A. and Cam had those conversations about being a journalist. And
Cam wants to be a journalist.
Then,
he does.
I
listened to Dan Patrick. And Dan Patrick said, Dan Patrick said Cam reached out to him and wants to know more about the business, but he's still learning. Don't come at me in your monologue because I have a platform and I gave him a platform. This is going to do numbers. You know,
but see, that's what
politics.
That's what.
Stephen A. do this for politics.
But you didn't even. Did you hear what Stephen A. said?
I did.
But did you hear what?
I don't know.
Okay. So then
I'm going off what y'all told me. Y'all said if you're gonna be a journalist.
No, but listen. Stephen A. didn't really have much heat for Cam. All he said was, hey, if you're going to have somebody on there that's talking about me, just ask them questions so that way they can substantiate their feelings about why they feel that way about me. That's all he had for Cam.
Okay, I thought he went in on it.
Everything was about Jason Whitlock and what he was talking to him about.
That was it. Shelton.
I'm glad you told me because that's fine. And if I'm Stephen A., I'm not wasting time on Jason Whitlock. This only gives him relevance. No one gives a fuck about Jason Whitlock until people like Stephen A. start talking about him.
Right.
Like we've learned as black people that really care. We scroll. All the black people that know scroll past Jason Whitlock. We don't care.
Absolutely.
We don't give a fuck what you got to say.
He's a raised baby.
About your opinion. Yeah, we don't care. Everyone that knows, like we not listening to anything Jason Whitlock said. So for me, as a fan of sports and the talk that they do, I would never hear what Jason Whitlock said about Stephen A. Smith unless he addressed it as far as Stephen A. Smith. Well, so that's on Stephen A., not Cam.
My question for y'all, though, Sean, I'm going to start with you. What is your opinion of Ryan Clark?
I fuck with Ryan.
You fuck with him?
Nah, Lou.
Why do you fuck with Ryan Clark?
I think he does a really good job at trying to be authentic as an athlete. Like in his questioning, I think he's very well studied in the sport. I don't fuck with everything that he says. I can't say that, but I do fuck with what he tries to represent. He tries to represent a real voice in sports media. He don't want to be a clickbait guy. He want to have real conversations. I like the pivot. They have deeper conversations on the pivot. I would challenge you in saying why you say that's wrong.
Because you're right. When he does interviews on the pivot, he does a really good job there in that platform doing his interviews. But he jumps on the wave. He jumps on a wave and tries to ride it. His opinion, he tries to put it in places it does not belong. But he's trying to catch that wave, and he is trying to do shock value. He'll say something and apologize 2 days later when he realized everybody.
What's an example? What's an example of that? What you saying?
Let me tell you. Hold on, I'll tell you a couple of them because he did.
Why you looking for the example? On the pivot, everything that I see from him seems to be authentic. Like they have real authentic conversations.
The RG3 thing for one was the biggest thing. He jumped on RG3, was talking about him not being black, and then he went back. I'm not either. It wasn't that he was right or wrong. I was more mad about the apology. You coming back and apologizing, which you ain't standing on what you're saying. And then he did the same thing with what was the next one? Let me look up all Ryan Clark apologies.
Baloo, to what you said about why you to what you said about Ryan Clark and why you fuck with him, it just sounds like you fuck with him because he want to be a good nigga and you appreciate at least the attempt.
I do. That's a good call out. I do that. That is. He wants to be. That is 1,000,000%, isn't it?
Like I don't hate Ryan Clark, but he just do some things where it's just kind of like I don't really know if we even really see the real Ryan Clark. Because Ken, you remember that little ESPN departure video he made?
Yep.
When his contract wasn't getting signed, he literally made a whole video of packing up a suitcase in a hotel room and talking about some. Well, thanks for the good time, ESPN. I'm gonna bounce back on my feet. I still got the pivot and shit. He closed the door the next day. Next Monday, he was on ESPN, happy as hell because the deal got signed. So it's just kind of like
What's wrong with that though?
No, it's just more like, why did you have to make us a part of that? Like you,
Performative.
like Lou, you were the number one person I always say, bruh, quit bringing us in your business. You handle business with your lawyer in the boardroom, how you supposed to, however that's supposed to be done. Bringing us into it just to try to help your position, it tells you about how good you are at negotiating. That's what you always talk about with rappers and all that shit. So that's what I was thinking about when I was seeing that situation. But nonetheless,
that's fair.
I just don't think that I like you mentioned, like, I don't know if we really like I fuck with Swagoo. I think Swagoo is giving you the most authentic version of himself, and he's knowledgeable.
Swagoo don't care though. He got 2 D1 athletes in like
exactly.
His daughter and his son both D1.
Bruh, exactly. So I'm just saying, but Swagoo comes off more authentic to me than Ryan Clark. I don't hate Ryan Clark, but when someone's asking me what is your opinion of Ryan Clark and Cam Newton, it's kind of like they're not in the same boat, but they're in the same waters.
They are. Yeah, they're trying to do shock value. And he apologized. A couple of them was Kyron Lacey family. He had to apologize because he talked out of line and said some stuff that was inaccurate, saying he was close to him. He apologized to them, which I understand that apology. He apologized to Peter Shager on air because he was saying he wasn't a player. He didn't know. He went back and came back, apologized the next day, apologized to Tua for calling fatty. He's said apologies so many times when he catches heat.
I just think that's him being passionate and having to work for a corporation, though. If he was only doing the pivot, those apologies wouldn't exist. It's just because I do First Take and I want this check from NFL Live that I have to go do that because ESPN is my employer. I don't look at Ryan Clark as someone who's fake like Jason.
Then he got to do better.
Well, I agree. You're right. That I will 1,000,000% agree with you on that, FIFO. There's growth that needs to be had there as a journalist. And he steps out there a little way too far, and then he got to bring it back in. So he need to figure out how to navigate that, as Stephen A has done perfectly. Stephen A know how to do it because you'll see some bullshit politic take from Stephen A, but then that should be out of the news cycle by the next day because of some sports take that he had. So I agree with you. He does need to figure out how to navigate it, but I put all of them dudes above Jason Whitlock. Like I'm never clicking a Jason Whitlock for anything.
It sounds like LaRussell need to holler at Ryan Clark.
Yeah, absolutely.
And get his own apology.
It ain't that bad.
That's what it sounds like.
It is that bad, Lou.
It ain't that bad. Nah, stop that. It ain't that bad.
Oh no.
Ryan Clark is good at his job.
Before we get out of here, hey, Sargate, man, I had to look up this AFCON shit, bro. And this shit is crazy, y'all. So Senegal won AFCON 2025, and they beat Morocco 1-0 in extra time in the final. But there was a penalty that went against them, and they walked off the pitch in protest for 15 to 17 minutes and came back and finished the match. Months later, the CAF reviewed it, and they ruled that Senegal violated the rules by leaving the field, forfeiting under tournament regulations, and they stripped them of the title and gave Morocco a 3-0 win.
What?
Dang.
That's
months later.
Shit. Yes. After they won the shit, they went back and was like, nah, y'all. Like, how the hell you didn't see this? You should have known the rules as soon as they walked out the field. That should have been a forfeit.
Right.
This some crazy ass shit. I might have
a rumor. It's a rumor out there, Ken, too. Now that it says that Senegal hid the trophy on a military base. so Morocco couldn't get it.
God damn, that's serious.
Hey, they serious. But I also seen a story this week too, to that point where cartels were kidnapping people and making them do like Olympic games in Mexico. Like play soccer matches, do different Olympic sports, and they was killing the motherfuckers that didn't win.
That ain't funny at all.
Wait, the people
I'm not laughing at
that.
That is not funny.
I should be laughing at that. Bro, that's crazy.
Now, Ken, like I said at the beginning of this program, this is why our race will elevate. Because we do.
Nick, what team you was with?
Hey, listen, I don't even represent East Side. I keep telling y'all, y'all keep getting it. This is what y'all get when y'all talk about the Western side.
Nick, you know, black folks they only know one Africa, bro. It's all
Right,
the
it's
same.
Africa. It's like belly.
They done learned
It's like
shit
belly, nigga. I'm going to Africa.
in world history.
we still don't know where Nas went. Nas took T-Box.
Nas don't know where he was going.
Hey, they went to Wakanda. That's what
Nas bought his ticket. He was like, I'm trying to go to Africa. They was like, okay, like it's a continent. What part, nigga?
Now somebody stamped him a ticket. They thinking the same thing he thinking. It's a bunch of niggas. That's all he gonna send you to.
Well, all right, man. That's been the show, man. I'm about to get on YouTube and watch some more of these damn videos.
You about to be stuck in a kid. You about to go down a rabbit hole.
Start covering this shit. It's like this.
You gotta get AFCON on the schedule.
You're gonna miss the rest of the tournament. Watch it, AFCON.
We watch African soccer.
Oh, shit.
All right, man. Hey, we'll catch you guys next Tuesday, man. We out. Peace.
Peace. Let me know if you see somebody with Duce on the back of their jersey running down.
That's
so racist.